It might spark a meaningful and enriching discussion for everyone. Let's continue this journey together with the next music lesson. Number 6, practice non-reaction. Non-reaction. In life, unexpected moments often catch us off guard. A colleague openly criticizes you during a meeting. A stranger cuts in line while you've been waiting patiently. Or perhaps someone throws a sharp remark your way, leaving you feeling offended. These small incidents, though seemingly trivial, can disrupt your mood-stirring anger and frustration. But is there a way to overcome these negative emotions and maintain composure in the face of others? The answer lies in mastering the art of non-reaction. Epictetus once said it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Reflecting on this truth reveals that your emotions stem not from others' actions, but from how you interpret them. Imagine being publicly criticized in a meeting. Your initial reaction might be irritation or embarrassment at being called out in front of everyone. You may feel compelled to defend yourself or retaliate to restore your dignity. But pause for a moment. Instead of reacting immediately, ask yourself, why should I let these words dictate how I feel? That colleagues' hasty behavior doesn't define your worth or abilities. It merely reflects their state of mind at that moment by choosing not to react. You safeguard your calmness and maintain professionalism in front of others. Consider an alternative approach. Respond with composure, perhaps by smiling and saying thank you for your feedback. I'll address that after presenting my ideas. That single moment of calm grants you control over the situation. The colleague, rather than being met with hostility, is disarmed by your poise. And you, rather than succumbing to negativity, leave the meeting with confidence and a sense of peace. Seneca wisely advised the greatest remedy for anger is delay. One of the best ways to master non-reaction is to give yourself a pause when insulted. Resist the urge to respond immediately. Instead, take a deep breath and reflect. For example, if a colleague sends a critical email, delay your response by an hour or even a day. This allows you to approach the matter with clarity and respond thoughtfully rather than emotionally. Sometimes silence is the most powerful response. Choosing not to retaliate not only protects your peace but also prevents others from controlling your emotions. As the saying goes, if a donkey kicks you and you kick back, you are both donkeys. This parable reminds us that reacting to negativity with negativity only lowers us to the same level. Silence doesn't signify weakness. Rather, it reflects inner strength. The power to rise above the need for immediate retaliation. Picture a heated argument where every word fuels the fire of anger. If one side suddenly stops engaging, the flames inevitably die down. The one who chooses silence emerges as the true victor, having mastered their emotions and preserved their peace of mind. Reflect for a moment. When was the last time you lost your temper over something trivial? Was that anger truly worth sacrificing? Your tranquility, if you could go back, how would you respond differently? These questions encourage introspection and daily self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius profoundly noted, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Recognizing that you control your reactions owes you to navigate life with greater ease. Non-reaction doesn't mean passively accepting everything. It means discerning what truly deserves your attention and energy. By practicing non-reaction, you not only master your emotions but also safeguard the peace within your soul. Remind yourself daily that while you cannot control others' actions, you can always control your response. Calmness, silence, and an unshaken heart are your greatest weapons in this chaotic world. And this is the essence of Stoicism. Number 7, find joy in selflessness. Selflessness, when we learn to remain calm and avoid reacting hastily to life's events, our soul gradually becomes lighter. The things that once angered or disturbed us turn into mere ripples in the flow of life. And when our hearts are no longer crowned, Ed, with resentment or frustration, a new space emerges. A space to love, to empathize, and to give in. This transformation, we discover a profound joy. The joy of understanding that at times the best way to protect our peace is to forgive. This journey is one where the mind finds tranquility and the heart opens wider than ever. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy. To love." These words serve as a gentle reminder of life's blessings. Each morning offers us a new chance to love, to help others. Live with a heart more open than the day before. Forgiveness seen through the lens of Marcus Aurelius is neither distant nor difficult. It's simply a way to recognize that helping others brings joy, not just to them, but also to ourselves. I recall a story about a friend who worked in a high-pressure environment. He was frequently criticized, sometimes unfairly, by colleagues. Yet instead of reacting with anger, he chose to listen and ask himself, are they going through something I don't know about? One day, he discovered that a particularly critical colleague was facing significant financial struggles. This understanding changed his perspective entirely. Instead of retaliating, he remained silent, listened, and even offered help when possible. The result: not only did their relationship improve, but the workplace atmosphere became less tense as well. In families, minor disagreements can easily escalate into major arguments. Imagine having a relative who constantly criticizes you. No matter what you do, their words may deeply hurt. But remember, their criticism often stems from their own insecurities or pain, not from you. When you understand this, anger loses its power. Choosing forgiveness does mean accepting wrong behavior. It means refusing to let it control your emotions. Anger often arises from expectations. We expect others to behave in ways we deem correct. But the world is imperfect and everyone carries unseen burdens. Recognizing this can dissolve expectations. And when expectations fade, anger has no reason to exist. The beauty of forgiveness is that it not only helps us overcome anger, but also brings genuine joy and relief. Recall a time when you helped someone without expecting anything in return. How did it feel? Likely peaceful and deeply meaningful. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Practicing forgiveness is not only about giving, but also about without reclaiming control over our emotions. It is a state of spiritual freedom that no material wealth can buy. Modern research supports this wisdom. People who regularly practice acts of kindness and selflessness report higher levels of happiness. Stoicism, with its millennia-old teachings, understood this truth well. Forgiveness is not just a moral virtue, but also a path to a fuller, more meaningful life. Take a moment to ask yourself, can I see this situation from their perspective? What might be driving their behavior regularly? Practicing these questions can ease discomfort and foster understanding. When was the last time you helped someone without expecting anything in return? How did it make you feel? Reflecting on these moments can guide you to practice forgiveness. Daily, forgiveness doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as simple as being patient with someone's carelessness, instead of trying to control what's beyond your power. Focus on bettering yourself when you show kindness to someone. Be grateful for the opportunity to do so, rather than clinging to anger. Seneca beautifully said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Wherever life places you, there's a chance to extend." Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment. By focusing on your breath, your senses, or the task at hand, you shift your awareness away from worry about the past or future. This practice reduces anxiety and grounds you in the present, which is the only moment you truly have control over. Trying to control everything leads to frustration and exhaustion. Inner peace comes when we accept that we cannot change everything, but we can control our reactions. Surrendering to life's natural flow allows space for peace to emerge, even during chaos. Peace isn't just about solitude, it's also about protecting your energy. Setting boundaries with others ensures that your time and emotions aren't constantly drained. Learning to say no and prioritizing your needs is not selfish, it's essential for well-being. Conclusion. Remain unaffected by anger or annoyance caused by others. These principles aren't just philosophical musings, they are compasses guiding us toward true inner freedom by embracing acceptance. You learn to align with life by letting go of judgment. You free yourself from the burden of bias, relinquishing control, embracing imperfection, taking responsibility for your emotions, and practicing non-reactivity. All these steps lead you closer to genuine self-mastery, and along the way, finding joy and compassion becomes the greatest gift you can give. Not just to others, but also to yourself. If you found this video helpful and haven't liked it yet, take a second to do so. It truly helps us spread these positive values. Don't hesitate to share this video with your loved ones, as even a small message can brighten someone's day, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more inspiring content coming your way. Thank you for being here and see you in the next video.